Hello, hello. Happy Monday. I hope you had a beautiful weekend. I know that I did. I was trying to think, did I have a nice weekend? To think about it for a second. I did though. I had a very nice weekend. I worked on Saturday on the Yellow Muse zine. I'm so excited. So we're gonna have a viewing party tomorrow night of the Yellow Muse season 5 zine. There is so much good art in there. I can't wait to show it off. Hello, Jelly Bean. Happy Monday. Um, yeah, so I'm excited about that. And then I want to give a PSA that next Monday I will not be here. I will be away. That's so funny. It's another Monday that I'll be absent. Wild. But I will be off on an excursion with the Yayas. One of the Yayas is turning 70, the big 70, and I keep second guessing that all week. For 2 weeks I've been second guessing it because I swear she's not a day over 60, if that even. I keep going, no. She cannot be turning 70. It's just not possible. She's so much younger than that. And she is. So it just really proves that the number age and the age we actually are two different things. Two different things entirely. Yeah. So it's beautiful and sunny, as you can tell by the dots down my face. 70 is the new 50. Yes. I love it. So true. Tonight we are going to use some Canva video templates to make product ads, basically product videos, product ads. There are so many good ones. And I was like, why are we not doing this? So let's do it. I know there's the AI ones, but these are really fun too, the regular templates. Hello, Delane. Welcome. So excited to check him out. Okay. So actually, and I'm going to hit create a video. And I'm just going to say an Instagram reel. They're all the same size, mobile video, YouTube Shorts, TikTok. They're all the same. So I just clicked the first one, Instagram. Window. And here's our window. So now we can go look at the templates. I clicked on this one because it was kind of fun. You can see how they slide. And I used this for a video I made for the Yellow Muse challenge. So that was really fun. So we have so many templates. I mean, I don't even know how many templates there are. Hundreds? 1,000? Thousands? Plural? I don't know. But there's a lot. So let's pick one and try to put a product in it and see how it works out. Now they do have animated video in the different scenes, so we'll probably animate some things, but I do think we have some animations as well already of some things. So we'll just try a mix. I really love this very first one, actually. It's pretty cool. We've got the hero shot here first. And then the 3 pieces. A little bit like a vlog. I feel like that one could be a really good one for a product ad. Yes, these are different. These are just their standard templates when you go up here to templates. The ones we used before were Canva AI, and that's where it took the product and put it into the short video. These are more like CapCut style edits where we have cool, fun things happening here. This free shot thing, combining back to a single into vertical, back to a single. So you have these like these edited together combinations of animation and clips and things happening. And so it's very much like a CapCut template, but Canva's version of it. So when I go to uploads, let's see what we have already in the Yellow Boutique, just to see. We've got some videos. Oh, the baby bloom ones, those could be fun. And we've got a bunch of images. Let's try the baby bloom one just to see how it would work out. Because really what we're trying to do is test it out. So what I'm going to do is this hero shot, I'm going to use this, I call it a cursor, but I think it's called something else. We're going to go down here in the timeline, and I'm going to scrub the timeline to the beginning and to this shot. And then I'm going to take the one that I want to be my hero shot, and I'm going to put it, I'm just going to click and drag and drop it into the scene. Oh, it's not wanting to drag. I'm going to drag it into the scene, and then there it goes. So now we've got our cute little baby, and we're going to hit. Now that was really short for the baby. Let's see here. So I feel like I want that to be a little bit longer. I'm going to scooch it out just a bit. But then I need to also move over some things if they didn't move over with the frame. Let's see here. Okay, that's better. Just a little more FaceTime for that baby. Now the next frame is a black frame, but then they layered on these 3 videos. Let me scooch this up so you can see. In here in the layers, they layered on one video, then another, then another. And because they made each one at a different time, this one starts here at the beginning, then another one, then another one. As you can see, they go over, and that's over in time on the timeline. So that's why each one pops up separately. So we get the first one comes up, then the second one comes up, then the third one comes up. So we want to go to that first one and replace that with something. Now they have an image on that one, so that might be fun to have an image of just the onesie. I need to make sure it's the right one. Day in the life. The hard to see little like that. But I think I can spot it. Oh, I might not have uploaded a day in the life onesie. Let's see here. Nope. Undo. Okay, let me get one real quick. It looks like I have Animal Stack and a few other ones, but not a day in the life. So let me get that one and get an image of the baby. Let's see here. Yes, the black box is part of the template because the black box is the background for these to show up on. So we could change that from black to whatever color we like, but you want that there so that there's something holding the space for those others to get layered on top of. So I'm going to go there, and I'm just going to put this image into here. Hopefully it's a little bit touchy. If I click there we go. There we go. And then I'm going to double click and drag the baby up a little so we can see her in the frame. And then I'm going to scrub over to the next part. And this one they have animated, and the bottom one animated too. So we'll try going back to our videos. Let's do maybe this one and put the box there. And then I'm going to scrub over to the last one and I'm going to click on it so it's highlighted. And I think I'll put this one in there. Cute. Okay, so I know I have a different baby here in a different color, but I was thinking that might be cute, but maybe it won't. We'll see. Hello, Vesica. Hope you're having a great Monday. Okay, so then we have some text as we scrub over. Then we have some text pop up, and we have slice of life and today's story, March 2029. So now we want to change that text, right? We want to say baby bloom. And then we want to say baby onesies. And then up here, we can say a day in the life, because that's the name of this one. Now we're starting to have a bit of a video here, right? We're just filling in the different parts and making them into what we want. So let me press play again and let's see how it's looking so far. Okay, I like it. That is so cute. All right, so now we're going to go to the next part and we want to replace this frame with another video. So let's replace it with maybe this one. And then we'll have that. And now we have another one where they've layered on 2 elements. And I think both are just pictures. Yeah, because it's going to go quick. So that works in our favor. We can go here and get this one and click on it. And let's go back to images and let me upload a different one. And we want 2, so I'm going to upload 2 others. Yeah, so quick. It's so nice when you use a template. It makes it a fast way to put together a really nice polished looking ad by using one of the templates. And by the time you change out your text and your video and your images, it really looks like it's all yours now and nothing like what the original person made anyway. So it's kind of nice. So I'm going to slip that one in there. And then I'm going to click on this one so it's highlighted and put this one in there. Well, those are really close together. Let me see what else I have in look. Do I have another one for this one? Oh, I have some more videos. I'll drag these videos in there just so we have some more to choose from. And then I think that's all I've got is that the girl in the gray and the 2 boys in black. So I think I'll go girl in the gray again. And then I'll go back to that one and put this little guy in here. That way, yeah, that way we're not using the same one twice. Now we've got those 2 in there. So it'll go 1, 2. And I'm not really loving how one side has like a thicker black line on the left than the other one on the right. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and click expand that to the edge. I don't really feel like it needs the black line. I like that better. And, your preference would be your preference. You could put any color, it doesn't have to be black. In fact, I might even go back and make these pink so they kind of look cuter with the baby bloom idea. Um, we just want to get it all looking good and on brand. Okay, so our last one, I think, or not last one, the next one is a video, I think. Let's see here. Yeah, it has slight movement. Okay, so the last two videos. So I'm going to scrub over to that video. I'm going to click on here so it's highlighted. And then I'm going to go to videos, and we have a couple of others that we made different nights. I'm going to put that one in. And then on this one, I'll put, oh, that was when we put it all together. Okay. So I think I'll put this one in for the last one. And let's see how that looks. Oh, actually, let's go one more thing. I do want to change this black. So when I click here, I can click on the black circle and then change the color. And it's not actually, we do neon pink for the Yellow Boutique. Baby Bloom has, oh, that's right. Baby Bloom has like a softy pink. So I think I'm going to go maybe about there. And then I'm going to copy this, Control C, copy this color so I can do the same color on this one. Oh, and it's already got it in here, of course, because we used it on another ship page, which is such a cool thing about Canva. Okay, so now let's see how it looks. Let's do a preview this time. Okay, I don't like where it ended on that one. Let's see here. Let me play just that. Weird. Why is it ending like that? Oh, the video must do that. Let's see here. Some of those videos we made, the thing popped off the, oh yeah, see, the whole thing came off the onesie and came alive, which is kind of cute. But I don't want it to happen for this. So I think I'm going to go right here and scooch that down to there. And then I'm going to go here. About there. Let's see what that looks like. It starts doing smoke a little, so I'm going to go one more time. Cute. And then I think I'm going to add one more blank at the end and do that pink color again. And then I'm going to say, add some text and do a heading and say Baby Bloom, yellowdusk.com, because everything links back to the Yellow Dusk for my site. Actually, I'm going to put that on a different layer. Oops. I mean, on a different, its own text, so I can play with it without. Dusk.com, since that's the landing page. And then let's pick a cute font. Oh, we could pick the font that they used already. It's really cute. And then we can just use that. And now instead of black, let's do something from the if you look down here, you'll have your colors, then your brand kit colors, which are my yellow studio colors right now. But then you can go down here to photo colors and pick something from the photos. Oh, I like that brown. It's cute. And then this with that mustard color. No, a little too light. I like it a little bit lighter than the name. That's cute. Okay, so down here in our timeline, though, you can see that it has made these two items over here outside of our video. So we need to scooch them back over on top of the pink frame. And then we don't really need it to be 3 seconds. So we're just going to make, yeah, they say 2.5 to 3 seconds is perfect for the ending, for people to capture their attention, remember what it said, read it long enough to read it, etc. So I'm going to just scooch these over to that same, scooch these over to the same. And we could even animate the text to give it a little bit of funness. Hello, Beth. Welcome, welcome. Okay, let's go. I like that. I feel like this one goes with the music. Okay, so I'm going to do that one. And I'm just going to say on enter, when it says both, when it animates on enter and on exit, then it's going to do this thing where it animates in and then it animates back out. Sorry, I have a tickle in my throat. Okay. But if we want it to be something that they're going to read and we want them to see it and not forget it, then we want to only animate it in and then let it stay still so they can read it and get it. So now it's just going to be on enter. And then I think I'll leave the bottom part as it is. Okay, so now let's give it another little preview now that it's pink and everything's all set up, the rest of the video. Okay, something I'm not liking. I think I'm going to switch the two videos because I think that second one is probably a better video for having a little length to it, because this one is just starting to do some weird things. Okay, so let's see if I just have the baby there. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, let's try a preview one more time. Oh, and I want to make this show up a little more. So I'm going to give that brown color. Maybe it just needs to be a little bold. Yeah. And then we'll give these the same brown color and go bold. And then this could get a bit of a drop shadow. No, glow. The glow looks nice. Okay, so now let's try a preview again. So cute. I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna a day in the life, baby bloom onesie video ad, and I'm gonna download it as video, and I'm gonna go for 4K in case I decide to upload it to YouTube. I really love that. Oh, yeah. You could swap with the yellow baby with the mom and baby and break up the pink ones so that they're same at the end. For sure. Yeah. You could definitely do that. Um, I kind of don't mind it. You could swap them. That's the fun thing too, is now you could make a bunch of ads with all of them swapped. So like our first one, in fact, that's a really smart idea. Glad you said that, Jill, actually, because now we could take these and quickly change out, trying to decide how big I want this to be. There we go. At least right there. And change out each of these. And let's put like this baby first. And then go here and put maybe that baby. And then, oh, we had an image. So let's do an image. And then another video. Let's have like the box opening or zooming in. And then we can go here and swap this out with, which one do I want? Maybe this one. And then go here. And do this guy. And no, it has to definitely be. And then those. And the more mock-ups and stuff you have, the more you can play with all of this, right? So then this time I'm going to put her opening the package. And then the last one's going to be, what do we have for this one? Oh, that's kind of cute. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Let's see what that looks like. I love that, except for the only thing I wanted to change was that text. Now we can't read it on this image, so I would change it back to like white so it stands out somewhat. Cute. Cute, cute. Now, for the sake of time, I won't sit and make all of these baby blue onesies videos all the same template. But what I would do if I were working on my own right now and not on a show teaching how to use these templates, I want to move on to another template so we can try out some others. But if I were working on this on my own, I would now take this template and use it for all the other onesies that I have so that I've got an ad for each one of them, at least one of them, one ad for each one in this style. And then those could get pushed out together and it starts to feel like this cohesive campaign. And each campaign can look a little different, have a different vibe, right? So we make 5 or 6 of these, however many of the onesies I have so far. And then we have this mini campaign going out on Pinterest and other socials. Pinterest is, my favorite, of course. And then once we do that, then we've got a whole collection. And then you can move to the next product and make a whole collection. And the next product, make a whole collection. As you start out in print on demand, you're not going to have a ton of things all already done, but you could make them as you go as well. So I really love it. Came out super cute. I'm going to make this number 2. And we'll try another template. It is super adorable. Those were really fun to make. I can't remember, did we make those in VO? I feel like we must have. Oh, maybe just, oh, you know what my file might say? Oh, it just has numbers. I feel like we made those in VO. Yeah, I think we must have. Okay, let's try another template. Oh, we'll let that download. Let me go back to my other screen and we'll make a new one. And now what's nice is it keeps the recently used up here. So if you come back later, you can click on one that you've used before if you want to use it again and do that sort of campaign idea. And if not, we can go look and see what other ones we like. We're back. How to start a blog. Thanks for watching. And actually, you can search. That's what I did for this one that I made up here. So let's search for fashion. And then we get some ideas for clothing. Or if you were doing art prints, you could do art print, printable wall art, and see what they have for that. New art. Start where you are. You could have a process video, process video, process video. And then, oh, it's just a motivational video, that one was. But you could make it into anything, obviously. I think I would just put in art. Yeah, that's better. Now you can get some cool art print ones. I wouldn't use that. My creative journey. There's all kinds of cool ones. Let's go back to fashion because I was wanting to do the mushroom magic dress. I love this new drop. Oh yeah, that's cool. Let's try this one. So this one has 3 different pages and you can, actually I'm going to undo. You can either click each one that you want to add in the order you want to add them, or you can click apply all 3 pages and it gives you all 3. Oh, there we go. It gives you all 3 down here in your timeline automatically. On the one with the turtles. Oh, I missed it. There was a typo with the turtles. Did I have, oh, there must have been a Canva one? A Canva template? Okay, so I love this new drop because that's great for when you have a new product. And then we've got this image back here. We can change the text, of course, to match what we need it to say. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller for a moment so I can see what's down here. Then we've got, let's just preview the whole thing actually real quick. Love that. This one too. The animations are really cool. Okay. So let me go to uploads and folders. Yellow Boutique. I don't know if I have I definitely haven't put any video of magic mushroom in here, but I have, or images. Okay. So let's go get some of those. Mushroom magic, I should say. It's the other way around, not magic mushroom. I'm going to upload the. Do I want to do the whole? No, I'm going to just do. Okay, I'm going to upload part of the pattern too, in case I want to use it for something, and then for part of it. And then I've got 3 videos, so I'll upload those. And then I could have swore we made mock-ups one night. Oh, you know what? We probably did in Mock-Up Mania. Let me go look in there. Mock-Up Mania. I think that was in May. Let's see. I don't know how I remember these things. It wasn't in May. Was it in June? June. No. Was it in April? Oh my goodness. It was in April. Wow. Okay. So I'm looking for mushroom magic. Great. Let me drag those in there. And let me see if I have any more of her. And then the other nights, let me see. Okay. Oh, good. There's another one. Just looking to see if I have any more. The more you have to play with once you're in here, the better. So might as well upload all of the ones that I have of her, of that dress, and then play around with them, whatever we've got. And okay, so that's it for her. So I think they've got a video on this first frame. I think they might all 3 be. Oh, that's right. Those now, Jill, remember how you were asking, does that black need to be there? And that was the background. This time, instead of making the black the background, they made a video background with a video on top and a video on top. And that layering makes this really cool thing happen where she's like looking at herself, then up close, then here. So that's pretty wild how they did that. I love it. I don't know if I would have thought to layer the video on top of a video on top of a video. So that's another fun thing about looking through these templates and kind of learning what you can and can't do with Canva when you're creating your ads, your video ads. What happens if you click apply style only? So then it applies just the style, like the font and the colors, etc. I'll do one like that too. Magic mushrooms are totally a different thing. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Okay, so I've got 3 videos, which is great. Let's do this one here. And then I'm going to go here and do this one. And then for the pop-up, I think I'm going to go with an image since I don't have a lot of videos. And I'm going to go with this one. But I need her face in there. And then I'm going to go to this one. And you can click on it here in the timeline or here on the viewing screen, whichever one makes sense for you. It'd be cool if I had Does one of the videos show it? Yeah. Okay. So, oops. Didn't mean to do that. Go back to here. I'm going to drag this in as a video, but then I'm going to say adjust. I want to adjust it. Hang on. Okay, so I'm going to hit trim, and then I'm going to see which part I want. I want that part where she shows the skirt up close, right there. Then I'm going to trim this. So I'm going to say done. How do you know, Jill? Jill knows all about the magic mushrooms. Okay, and then I'm going to use the last video here. And then the text will change and everything. But let's go give it a little preview and see what that looks like.
This is one of those dresses that just makes you smile.
Oh, we forgot the last two layers. Okay, so the last two layers, I'm going to do her. And then on this one, I'll put, no, it's too similar. Oh, maybe another, put one of the videos on there again. I'm going to bring that down. And okay, now let's go see what that looks like.
This is one of those dresses that just makes you smile.
Okay, so I'm liking it. There's some little things I want to fix, but I also need to take all the sound off of my original videos. So I'm going to go to audio and turn the sound off. Go here to audio, to volume, turn the sound off. Because I don't want it to compete with the sound of the others. Okay, that one, I guess these don't have sound maybe. They're not showing. Oh, that one's showing sound. Oh, that was a picture. That's right. Okay. So then this one, we're going to click and click volume, turn it down. Volume, turn it down. I think that was just a picture. Okay. So now let's take a look again without all that extra little noise and sound coming in. I think that was on clean that we did those. I like it. I like it. Okay, so let's go back to new drop. Okay, so I want this to say yellow boutique. I love how the yellow the W in this font is slanted. It's very interesting. It's like it's in italics, but it's not. And then we're gonna say mushroom magic. We can say keep the date, but say, let's just say July and then 2026. That's cute. Okay, so then our other text, don't miss out. That works well, but then we want to change this to say, So boutique.com. You know, actually, I'm going to say desk right now because I don't know if I have fixed all my forwarding URLs yet. Okay, so now I'm going to title this Mushroom Magic Dress Video Ad 1. Okay, let's go preview again now without all the crazy sound, hopefully, and with the text fixed. Canvas. I like it. I think this, though, I'm wanting to edit. Okay, done. Let's go to trim. I think I want her to not be so far back at the beginning. Let's just have her there. Oh, then we get the same skirt moment. Oh, let's get her walking away. That's cute. I like that one for the end. Okay, so let's say done on that, and let's see what that looks like. Okay, and now I feel like our video here underneath is not really doing a lot before the stuff comes up on top of it. So we need it to do a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is click. I'm going to go here and click on it. And then I'm going to also trim that to be a different section. It's 3 seconds. Oh, I like that spinny section right there. So let's go here. That's cute. And then we'll go down to 3 again. Right. Oh, I see. There's my counter over there. Okay, so now we're at 3 seconds. Let's see if that looks a little bit better now that we have a little more action going on in the background of that part. And let's hope Canva's playback will work well. Let's see here. Canva's playback is not working well, but that looked really good. You could tell it just kind of glitched or stopped for a second there, and that's because of the playback. The preview playback is not the greatest, but when we download it, we can watch it again at full, see what it looks like fully at the right speed. Okay, so I was going to show Jill what happens if you choose apply style instead of the actual template. So let's pick a template. I really like this one. I'm already picturing this one as kind of cool for, oops, let me just, oh, okay, I see. We still have the option. I could see that being a whole art collection. So let's see. I'm going to just say apply style only. And it's not doing anything. Apply style only. Back. Undo. Let's delete. Delete everything. Delete everything. Okay. Let's try this again. So I'm going to click the 3 dots on the video template, and I'm going to go down to here and say apply style to page. And that is going to give us the style of text, but it's not going to give us any I guess that was the only thing that was styled in that page because everything else is a video or an image. So this is what is left out of that styling. If we did another one, let's go find something else and see if one has more. Let's say apply style only. Apply style only. And oh, we're getting the same thing, just text. So I guess it looks like it's mostly just the text that's the style and everything else is the images and video and everything. Okay, I want to go back to this one. I think this could be a good art print one. Okay, so let's go here. Now we have this little like ticker tape that's going to move, and then we've got this background, and that background. Oh, those things are on that background. So I think I'm going to remove that so we don't have it, and we can put a different kind of background. Let's go to elements, and do I want to put a video behind it or just maybe something? Yeah, video would be fun. Let's go to videos and let's go to like background. So we can find something that is kind of fun and pretty. Let's just try this one. Oops, I don't want to put it into the scene. I want to put it onto that. Oh, we need a blank. Okay, there we go. So we're going to put a blank in the background. This is going to go into the blank. And there we go. So now we have like this little fun bokeh light background. Or let's see what else there is. This pink blobby background is interesting. It's not letting me. Let's see what that background does. That's kind of fun. This needs to be as long as everything else. I don't know why it's not letting me expand it. Done. Oh, because it only is 8 seconds. I see. So we need it to be longer than the 8 seconds because our video is about 10 seconds. So let's find something that I like. Oh, I just really love flowers. Let's try the flowers. I don't know if it's going to be too busy, but okay. Let's put those flowers back there. And then we want to create this ticker tape thing. Now, I had to figure this out. It took me a minute when I was making the video that I made for today's Yellow Muse challenge. What you have to do is you click this and it gives you the whole strip. And so what you want to do, don't ungroup it, but what you want to do is click here again and it'll give you just the one. And then I'm going to go out of here to my uploads and I'm just going to go get some art, some AI art. And I just want images. So I'm going to put some, oh, I was thinking floral. Let's see here. I guess it doesn't have to be floral though. Let's just put one in there and then click on the next one. And then you can put something in there. So I'm going to put this one in there. And then I'm going to put her in there. I'm just going to click on each one and replace the images. And if you want to change the cropping inside that box, you just double click and then drag it to where you want to be. Click off of there and then click the next one. And what do I want to put in there? Her. Oops. Uh-oh, it's trying to put her in the background. So I'm going to move this now for a second so I can see the other frames. And I'm going to drag her into there and scoot her down. And then I'll get her. Oops. Scoot her down. And her. Let's see, who else do I want in there? And her. Okay, I think that's all of them, but I'm going to scoot this up. Oh, nope, there's two more. So we need two more. And let me get one more. Okay. All right, so now we have to move this back down to where it was so it can react properly. It was in the center, just underneath this little like printer thing. Now I need to change this to be white so it can stand out. And maybe, no, there's no bold of that font. It's pretty thin. So I'm going to give it an outline. And I'm going to make the outline white and see if I can make that bold that way. Since this font doesn't have a bold, now we're going to make it bold. That looks so much better. Okay, and then this wants to be white. We'll just say 30% is what we're doing, and that can be white. Enhance your style with a 20% discount. It says 30% and then 20%. Okay, I'm going to change this to 20%. Enhance your style with a 20% discount on all apparel offer available for a limited period. So I'm going to say on all art prints. Okay. So now that's there. Now I don't like my background though because of the art I chose. So I'm going to go back to elements, back to video right here in the categories. And I'm going to type in background again and see what I like with that art that I chose. Do I like that? No, it's interesting, but not quite what I want. What are the pink foot and they're all from Yellow Muse challenges. And the pink foot, I'm trying to remember what the challenge was. It'll come to me. I kind of, oh, maybe like a galaxy thing. Ooh, that's pretty. I love that. Okay, so we need to change this text to white also because it's not showing. And then I'm going to change this to my name, Bloom Bauer, AI Art. And, oh, that didn't get... I think I'm going to change this to be left. There we go. And then this thing, I don't know if we can change the color of it at all. Doesn't look like it. It's just the color of the device. So we're going to leave it as is. And I think we got all of the elements. Let's see if we did. Let's do a little preview. Oh, I love it. What a fantastic way to show off some art prints. That's so fun. And I love how the stars look like they're coming through the images, like over the top of them, even though they aren't. It's just they're in between them. And so as they move, they seem like they come over them. Now we could change this out to a different printer. We could go maybe to photos and then go to printer. And oh, I see. They use this one right here. And they took the background off. At least that's what it looks like. Oh, no, it's slightly different. Maybe that's what they used. But it's not likely we're going to find another printer with that perspective. That is a cool perspective. Let's see here. Well, I think I'm fine with that one. We could search and search, but I don't see anything that I like better that has that same perspective. So I'll preview it one more time. Oh, let's add some music, though. Let's add audio. Elements, go to audio, and want something like outer space. No. Okay, let's add that underneath. And okay, now let's see what it looks like. It's glitching a little, but I think that's just Canva's preview. That is really cool and fun. Wouldn't that grab your attention if you saw all of that? Now, I would pick art that makes sense together. I think I picked some ones that, based on what I had already uploaded, they look pretty good together. But if I wanted to do like a collection or have them varied wildly from each other, I would do that too. But like for Delane, I could see her doing all her different pet portraits in there, different background, of course, different music, different things. But then you put in your style of art there and you have this fabulous art print video. So I'm going to call this art print video add test. Download it. And then let's go watch 3 of them without Canva's terrible playback. Let me grab them all real quick while that one downloads. July. Okay, and we want a day in the life. Oh, we made 2 of those. That's right. And then, see, that's smart. You make it right while you're there. You just put in the next one, put in the next one, put in the next one. For this art strip, you could do this a million ways and keep just promoting different pieces of your art prints over and over and over. And then the next one's called Mushroom Magic. Just grabbing them out of the download folder. So we have them. And then the last one's art print. Okay, so now I thought you would love this, Delane, too. And Jill, for you, like you could have a different piece of jewelry in each image as they scroll down. So cool, so fun. And you can keep making it longer and longer and longer if you wanted to, or make it shorter. Okay, so now let's go look at the videos. Oh, silly, silly. With real playback time, so we don't have to deal with the Canva playback. I was just kind of getting them back in order, but that's okay. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Definitely the legs. Okay. So I'm going to go window. We're going to play the baby one first with audio. And here we go. Oh, I wish I could get me more out of the way. That is the only bummer. Oh, what if I do view? If I go to full screen, do you it? I'm going to play it. I can't see you guys when I go to full screen. I'm going to play it and then I'll come back to you. And if you could see it, let me know, like in the comments that you could see it. Give a heart or something. Okay, here we go. I'm going to play it one more time because the box wouldn't go away off of it the whole time. So fun. Could you all see it with me out of the way? That's true. It is kind of going into the printer. You're right. Instead of the other way. But I love it. I love it. Oh, good. You could see it. Okay. So I'll do the rest that way too. Okay. So let me go show the next one. That baby bloom one came out so good. Let's go get, oh, wow. There's some really noisy boat that sounds like it's having a lot of trouble. There's no bueno for them. Okay. Let's go share the next one. And where is it? There it is. Let me go full screen. Oh, view. Full screen. Okay. Cute. That one again, I feel like I would put that baby's room at the beginning and then the others at the end, but that's okay. It's just for funsies to show what we can do. And then let me get rid of that one. Delane asked, did I say where I would post that video with the scrolling images? Pinterest. Yeah, Pinterest and all my socials. I would share it on all, but definitely Pinterest. But then I would share it on my other socials at least once, to let everyone know, like, hey, look, I have this new thing. Yeah. Yeah. And then you can also, if you have your products listed on Etsy, you can put it as a video for your Etsy listing, or you could put it on your e-commerce site as one of the product mock-ups and have a video for people to watch. That sometimes is a big seller, to see it in a cool video type ad like that. Okay. Now the next one was our mushroom magic, not to be confused with magic mushrooms. And we'll go full screen. And if I wait a second, that little box goes away and then we can hit play. I love it. I love it. I love it. You know, it's so funny how afterwards I'm always like, oh, I think I would put the video on this one at the end, at the top, and the picture at the bottom, but not too bad. Yeah, that one is cool. I really like that one. I agree, Delane. Okay, and now let's watch our last one. And view full screen. Cool. So cool. I love that one. I feel like that one is so universal, could be used for so many things. So many things, especially, you know, if you change the background music, change it out to fit what your vibe is, what you're selling. But so cool. These are so fun. I can play with these all night. I love it. So much fun. Which was your favorite? Put in the chat. Baby Bloom or Mushroom Magic or the art prints. I'm so curious. So curious. Don't forget, tomorrow night we're going to have a Yellow Muse Season 5 zine viewing party. So join me for that tomorrow night. And Delane said the art prints. Jilly Bean said backwards printer art prints. Yeah. Yeah. That one's so cool. So fun. I think that was my favorite too, even though the others are great for the products that they're for. I just love the usability for that last one. You know, it could be so many things. It could be dresses, a bunch of different dresses. It could be a bunch of different mugs. It could be a bunch of different art prints. It could be a bunch of different lunch boxes, whatever you make, you know, whatever you're making in print on demand. Yeah. Oh yeah, I agree, Jill. They are all nifty. And so simple to do. Exactly. As long as you know how to do, you know, like how to click inside the thing to drag and drop it into the right spot. That, you know, it can be fussy if you don't click in the right spot, but other than that, it's really fun, simple, a quick way to get started. And the more of those you do, I think the more you'll learn how to make your own different ones, you know, change them up or add some to other ones. You might add 3 different videos together to make a longer video. The backwards printer. Oh, you guys crack me up. Okay, so tomorrow night, Yellow Muse zine party, and next Monday I will not be here. I will be out of town, but then we'll be back to our regular scheduled program. I'll be here the rest of this week, and yeah, happy Monday! Thanks for joining me. Love you, ladies. Mwah. Have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, let's do some confetti for Delane. Good night. Good night.